Hi everyone, Naka here. New hair alert. I just wanted to pop on, and I don't think I'm going to edit this video, but I wanted to pop on and talk about the new trophy wife, as she goes by on YouTube, otherwise known as Isis, and her viral video. And I don't know what I'm going to title this yet, but something to the effect of why you should not date and marry a man for money. And I also want to talk about SheraSeven, who I discovered some years ago. And I'll be honest, for a hot minute, I got a little sucked into her platform and, you know, believing what she said, even referring her videos to friends. And I'm really happy that I veered away from that. And in this video, I'm going to talk about why. So, you know, I don't want to spend too much time talking about, and I'm actually not going to spend any time talking about the allegations against the new trophy wife's husband. So this video is actually not about the abuse allegations, abuse allegations. This video is about why you should not prioritize finances when it comes to choosing a man, or, you know, whether you, I'm not going to get into that either. Are you choosing him? Is he choosing you? You should not be prioritizing money. One of the problems with prioritizing money specifically is that is going to be transactional. And so how it works is that, you know, in theory, it sounds good. You know, you marry him because he's wealthy and he provides the financial component, you know, the provision. He provides the resources, and you provide the beauty. You bring to the table the looks, the fit, feminine, and friendly, and it makes it seem as though this is, you know, a match made in heaven. The problem is that if the foundation of your relationship is such, then if this high earning man, this quote high value man, if something happens with his finances and he's unable to work, or he's not able to bring in the same amount, or he's not able to give you the same amount for whatever reason, if you build your relationship off of this transaction, then your results are going to be transactional. Similarly, if a man is marrying a woman solely because of her looks, I know men are visual, but if you are prioritizing a woman's looks and that's it, and I think guys who are watching this video can attest to either marrying or dating women. I have heard men say, you know, she had a big butt and that's why, you know, I married her, or maybe that's why I dated her. And we all know how those situations work out. They typically don't, right? And so, again, in this video, I am not speaking to the abuse allegations. I don't know much about that. I do know that this woman, Isis / the new trophy wife, has removed all of her videos. So she was or is a content creator on YouTube, and she had a lot of videos out there about how to become a trophy wife, how to find a man of means, a high value man. And she bought into SheraSeven's philosophy of, you know, looking, I guess, your best, or looking a certain way to attract a high value man. And so she followed SheraSeven's program. She got the results that she wanted, which was a high value man. So I was actually grateful enough to find this woman's platform before she removed all of her videos. So what happened is that she recently removed all of her videos off of her YouTube channel because she just, you know, had this viral video where she opens up and talks about how it's actually called I Married a Monster. And you can find it on YouTube. I'll try to link it in the description box. But she talks about marrying a monster. And the monster quote is the high value man that she married, who allegedly abused her daughter, her very, very young, I think 4-year-old daughter. Again, this video is not about those allegations, but I do want to address, why do we see so many beautiful women, like somebody that comes to mind is Portia Williams, Portia, who was on the Housewives of Atlanta. Why do we see these women failing when it comes to marrying a, quote, high-value man? And I use Portia because Portia, I believe to my knowledge, has been with 3 high-value men. Portia is absolutely gorgeous. You know, looks-wise, most men would want to be with someone that looks like her. And she, of course, uses that to her advantage. It's very easy for her to get a man of means, not as easy to keep him or to stay with him. And why is that? And we see these things happen over and over, and yet SheraSeven, who promotes a lot of this, who's a, you know, you guys probably know who she is, really big content creator on YouTube. You know, she has a huge following, and so many women buy into what she sells them, which is that your number one goal should be to choose a man who can provide for you, and who, you know, essentially, and not even a man who can provide for you, but a man of means, a man who's essentially going to take care of everything so that you can stay home and be a traditional, I guess, housewife. And one of the things that SheraSeven leaves out of her formula, or that she doesn't really disclose to her followers, is that a lot of these women, you know, don't have the look. And this is coming from someone who myself, I don't even feel like I fit in that. So if you come over here and you watch my videos, I tell my viewers, particularly my women viewers, to find their community in terms of the men who like women who look like them. So I, for example, should be, and I already have because I'm married now, but before I was married, my goal was to find, okay, where are the men who like Afrocentric looking women or what have you, right? But what SheraSeven, my understanding, what she promotes is that, of course, to look your best, to go find this high value man. And why this formula doesn't work is because it's really not about, quote, looking your best. Men, wealthy men, do want women to look a certain way. And that's actually another video. But this woman, the new trophy wife, had the look. SheraSeven has the look. And we all know the look that I'm talking about. The look that is not necessarily the Afrocentric look, but the look that they can maneuver throughout corporate spaces and affluent spaces. And, you know, so you know, this trophy wife has that. And so she was able to get this high value man, but unfortunately, a lot of SheraSeven's followers will never get that, because again, SheraSeven leaves out a huge component, which is how you look. Okay, how you look is going to be a big part of attracting this man. And the majority of SheraSeven's followers don't look like SheraSeven, don't look like the trophy wife. Okay, so that's one reason why SheraSeven's method doesn't work, is because the looks component is going to be an important component when it comes to these types of men of means. So the trophy wife had that. So Portia Williams has that. So why did the trophy wife's relationship, her marriage, fail? Why did Portia Williams fail? Not only with one high value man, which would be Cordell Stewart, not only with the second one, which was, I think his name is Dennis McKinley, but even with the third one. And I forget his name, the African guy. Why are all these things failing? Because all she needed to be, you know, fit, feminine, and friendly, and he needed to have money, and everything is supposed to just work out. And it doesn't. Again, if you are basing the foundation of your relationship off of something extremely transactional, like money, solely money, like beauty, solely beauty, your relationship is not going to last. It is not going to stand the test of time because life is just too complex. If you're choosing a man, in this case, choosing a man, high value should also be with regard to how giving is this man. Not just how much money he has, but how giving is he? How generous is he? High value is also how hard is this man willing to work? High value is looking into if you're sick or something like that. Like, is this man going to be there for me? Not just how much money is in the bank. Similarly, on the side of the woman, we know men are visual, but I'm sure there's men out there, and feel free to share your story in the comment section of the times that you chose a woman because of her shape or because of, something you like physically on her. And that was the main reason why you chose her. And please let me know if that relationship worked out. It probably didn't. So if you are starting a relationship off transactionally, you are going to get transactional results. And this is what we saw. Again, this video is not about the abuse. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about why did it fail in general? Because it sounds like there were some other things I heard about this. It sounds like, before the divorce, before the abuse, my understanding is there was, some divorce allegations and things like that. So it sounds like this marriage was failing. And why was that happening? Because this woman, again, is a content creator. She had, I think, about 65 videos, if I can remember correctly, on her YouTube channel for the world, for public consumption. She was an expert on how to get a high value man. She was teaching women all across the world from her YouTube channel. She had a decent, her subscriber count now is way higher, but I think when I discovered her, she was at least at about 20-something thousand subscribers. So small channel, but still a decent size enough to have impact. And so she was essentially marketing herself as the expert on this. And then so many months later or years later, posted a video saying, I married a monster. That is a very significant statement. Now, of course, there are, folks coming out saying she's lying and, and again, I don't want to get into all the people who don't believe her. The point is her relationship, her marriage failed. She's not in it anymore. I mean, I think they're getting a divorce. And so the whole purpose here, I'm going to wrap this up. And again, this is not an edited video. I'm popping on to kind of add my voice to the conversation about why these relationships fail. Again, you cannot base anything of substance like marriage, and as I am learning, because I've recently married, how much resilience you have to maintain a marriage and or a long-term relationship. If you're basing it on something transactional, it will fail. Period. So please stop following all these, quote unquote relationship gurus who are telling you these things. We need to be looking, as women, we need to be looking at character. We need to be looking at things of substance that are going to stand the test of time, not just money. Because money can be here today, it can be gone tomorrow. So, all that being said, I hope you guys have a great holiday. I hope you are tuning in. And thanks to all who have been tuning in to the Conversations with a Black Man series. I will be putting out a couple more of those, some YouTube shorts. And then after the Thanksgiving holiday, stay tuned for the Slim Thick series. That will be coming back to you. So like, share, and subscribe. Click the links in the description box and get to know what I do with my business, Curated Legacy, LLC. Join the Black and Invisible channel membership and purchase my book about being an invisible Black woman. And this is a great time to purchase my book because the holidays are coming up and I'm sure you guys have some Black women family members who could potentially benefit from my book Caught My Own Gaze, Memoir of an Invisible Black Woman. And I also am now an Amazon affiliate, or I'm part of the Amazon Influencer Program. So please do check out my Black-owned store. So you can click that link in the description box, my Black-owned store, and see if there's anything there that you might want to purchase. But again, just putting it out there. It's an affiliate link, so I will get a commission of whatever you choose to purchase. I make the invisible visible about modern Black women, and I'm here to highlight the things that Black women won't tell you. And as always, stay tuned for more videos.